Hey guys, it's Cassie at Choice of Trinkets, and today I wanted to just do a video that addresses getting a pony's tail back inside. So hopefully this helps. If you do like today's video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so I can see you again next time. So before we get started today, there are a few things that you will need in order to complete this process. If you happen to have a really good tail and no rust and you have the existing ring, you'll be able to skip this step if you would like. However, if you are worried about tail rust and you would like to just get rid of the metal, which is what I'm going to do today, you can do the next step as well. So I don't have a ring that doesn't have rust, so I am going to use 2 zip ties. These are 1/8 inch thick by about 8 inches long. They could be shorter in length if you find one, but 1/8 inch seems to be a good thickness to keep the tail from coming back through the hole. The other thing you will need is a couple pairs of pliers and a piece of string or yarn, ribbon, anything long enough to insert into the hole and pull the tail back through. For the purpose of this video, I've gone ahead and already cleaned this pony inside and out, and I just had her head back on so that you can see how to remove it if you have a pony that's head is easy to remove. They are not always easy. I do have another video that goes over what to do if you have a lot of glue residue that's still holding the head on. So hopefully if you're having trouble with this and getting it off, you can see that video to go over some helpful hints there. But hopefully you have one that's easy, and all you need to do is just grab here and gently apply pressure and it will release from this inner ring here. So what I would like to do with this tail, since I don't have the ring, I could just use 1 zip tie if I really wanted, but for the sake of not having more tail rest in the future, we're going to go ahead and remove it. So taking your pliers, I just grab each side of this clip and open it carefully. And then you can discard that. Okay. So now, in the same place that that clamp was, you'll want a zip tie. This is the time right now to make sure that your ends are straight, because once we tighten this down, you won't be able to do it anymore. Oops. Okay, so that is not enough on its own. You'll want to take your pliers again and listen for it to click. And then you can just take your pliers and cut those right off. So I like to go ahead, these can be a little bit sharp, and for my own worries, I don't want anything that would be rubbing potentially and possibly cutting a hole in the vinyl, so I like to go ahead and take my lighter and melt the end of this cut just a little bit so that it's smooth and it won't accidentally rub and cut the vinyl. Also, if anybody else gets in there to pull it out, they don't hurt themselves. They can be a little sharp. Okay, so once that's all together and ready to go, you need to insert this string So you make a little loop at one end and put it through the hole. And once you get it in a little, you can usually see it. And pull the tension tight around your finger so you can pull it through. And near the end, and applying gentle pressure, you can pull that through. Make sure it's all evened out and you have a tail back in place. Then you just need to reattach the head. And applying gentle pressure and twisting, you can get that back on. And My Little Ponies have little notches on the top and the bottom of these joints, so you can find where they go together and put that back in place. Now that her tail is back in, I can check and make sure that these are nice and tight. When I'm pulling on them, none of the strands are moving, which means my zip ties are as tight as I need them to be. So now she's ready for styling, and her tail is back where it belongs. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so I can see you guys again next time. Bye everyone!